My suit at the moment only has 3 sockets, but didn't continue upgrading there. Welcome to the stream, Lucas. If you have full dex and level 55, you should go with a using junk arrow or aim shot to level and don't use auto attacks. And if you're a jester, you go full strength using multi-step until you can afford a historic yo-yo and a cruiser set. I'm gonna play AoE assist. AoE assist is burst break and stonehand are your key elements. Yes, I just answered. You're full strength into multi-step. Dungeons are the best places to farm, but it's not always likely that it's the best to do. Like in theory, they're the best spot to farm. That's correct. Guys, the advanced guides are always all available in the channel membership area. You do not need to ask for them. Either you purchase the membership or you wait till it's coming out. But we are now penguin users from now on. This is one of my favorite CS pets, the baby penguin. I like it. Compared to what I hear, what other people already spent, I guess I am just a little fish now. Okay, so what are our goals today for the upgrading? We want to get the Nadion set to +8, a 4-4 socket, and then use the rest of our power dice to upgrade our jewelry. And then once we've gotten those upgrades, we will try to level a bit until in 1 hour and 40 we will do the clockworks. AoE plate is the first 120. There is no 120. An A server 120 AoE plate. Yeah, AoE plate is a pretty good class here on the server. Oh, I actually forgot that this pros. So we are looking for the fourth piercing on the suit. Where did you farm your dice? I just played... I just played normally and leveled and just picked up the dices by leveling. And then I bought 2k dices this morning from someone for F coins. Okay, we can already start a bit, and I will try to get some cash by selling some F coins while we are doing the first upgrade attempts here. Maybe we're already lucky. Okay, yeah, so how have you guys been? Because I had a pretty busy week and wasn't able to play so far, for real. You mean this right here? This is drag and drop. You have to pull it with your mouse. There's no key for it, Jam. Yeah, it's just slots, but if you're going to menu, options, and then to keys, you can set every key the way you want. So this way you can totally customize it and your hand should not be hurting. Could the person that... Do you think it's more cost efficient to upgrade a weapon yourself from zero or buying an already upgraded one instead? It's like, if the person is not trying to rip you off, it's always cheaper to buy than to upgrade yourself. On average, like you can be extremely lucky, of course, but on average, it's cheaper. Okay, so we got a bit more cash. Let's try to get our last piercing here. And welcome back to the stream, Shrugs. Let's just hope we are not wasting all our money here on those attempts. Okay, we got it. But it was pretty expensive. Yeah, it did work. It's fucking hot here. I'm tired as fuck. Like, this heat is making me going nuts. Like, I cannot stand it at all. Upgrading is so expensive, yeah. And it's a lot more expensive if you're ridiculously unlucky. Like our current average for awakening it's ridiculous. I think if we count all our upgrades together from anything, we succeeded we took about almost 2 to 2.5 as many tries as average for every attempt we did so far on this account. Yeah, the dog is also like, I don't know, it's so hot. She doesn't even eat correctly. She is like really tired. She's just laying there, exhausted. Maybe we are a bit more lucky today with the jewelry. Let's see. Yeah, especially jewelry has been by far the worst so far. Oh, okay. That was actually fairly decent. That was not too bad. If we're counting in this time, if we already count in all the fails we had on this piece of jewelry, then it is bad. Because we already failed 60 times on this one here. So maybe if we are not getting fucked too hard, we might get a plus 15 to 16 average on our jewelry today. Don't want to call it out too fast though. Because right here the average is 25 and we are already close to hitting the average. Ranger or Yo-Yo Jester? Well, if you have the budget, go Ranger. If not, don't go Yo-Yo Jester because it's expensive as well. No, just kidding. Like, I would go Ranger personally, I think. What is the best way to get A protection? At the moment, I would say farming historic weapons and selling them for A pros is pretty much the best you can do. One v one damage skills for leveling are junk, arrow, and aim shot. And later you will actually be using poison arrow as the main 1v1 damage skill. For example, if you hit and run mobs and such. Here we go. Plus 16, the first one. And if we get one more level, we can already attempt for plus 17. But let's not get too excited. It's only 100 tries left. So on average, we should be getting the all rings, all the jewelry to plus 16, but we will see. Is Ranger better in AoE or 1v1? He's better in AoE. It's one of the strongest AoE classes. Is Bowjester still a thing? No, Bowjester is nerfed and not playable anymore. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's not looking too bad today. I'm not complaining today. We might be making up for some of our really bad luck the other days. Are you playing free to play? No, I'm not. Why did it stop upgrading? Did I accidentally press stop? Not sure. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, alright, I pressed enter, that's true, that's it, yeah.
Moin, moin.
Jo, was geht?
Was mit euch?
Ja, soll ich gerade wegen Gilde umladen?
Ja, ich bin jetzt noch nicht ganz zu Hause, deshalb melde ich mich nämlich. Ich mache jetzt quasi gerade Feierabend. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich jetzt um 19 Uhr schon... oder es hat um 20 Uhr, würde ich sagen.
Es ist 20 Uhr.
Ach, mega, cool, perfekt. Ja, dann melde ich mich gleich, dann weiß ich Bescheid.
Also.
Ich bin irgendwie mit der Zeitzone nicht ganz klargekommen gerade auf die Schnelle. Aber dann schaffe ich es.
Also es ist 19 Uhr Server-Time, ne? Ich muss bei uns immer eine Stunde draufrechnen.
Ah, okay. Ja, perfekt. Ja. Ne, das schaffe ich auf jeden Fall. Dann sag ich mal bis gleich, ne?
Jo, bis gleich.
Ciao.
Okay, here we go. So we can actually not upgrade the jewelry any further because we are at a jewelry that is for level 100 and we need to be 105 to be wearing the plus 17 jewelry. So we are at our, I would say, I call it a limit here. And for Saturday, I will try to get the genus to plus 10. Since we still have no confirmation about Switch being allowed or not, I will play a hybrid set until they have it confirmed. And if they confirm it, I will turn the Jesus into 28% HP and use my old Katria set as a damage set. If not, I will play like a hybrid Jesus. The materials are always so costly here on those normal attempts. Yeah, see, we already ran out of the upgrade mats here. So let's pack our things all together. And then we can level a bit until we're until we have to go to kill clockworks with the guild, or like not have to go until we're doing it. Because I'm actually looking forward to it. It's kind of fun, even though it is fairly easy now. Where's the baby A-bed? Oh, there it is. So we can delete the A-bed now, since that we bought the baby penguin.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Was geht ab?
Sitzt noch im Auto.
Ja. Ich würde sagen, also eigentlich wäre ich glaube ich gerade froh, wenn ich im Auto hocken müsste, ey. Dann hätte ich fette Klimaanlage und so. Ach, das wäre glaube ich viel geiler, als hier im Zimmer zu hocken, ne?
Stimmt, aber Alter, ich war so müde gerade beim Fahren. Ich hatte die ganze Zeit Sekundenschlaf schon. Ich weiß gar nicht warum, es ist mittags, Alter, oder nachmittags.
Ja, keine Ahnung, man, die Hitze macht einen einfach fertig, ja. Also ich habe das Gefühl, ich kann keinen klaren Gedanken fassen die ganze Zeit. Ja, so, das klingt jetzt ein bisschen hart, aber also, keine Ahnung, das ist schon weird.
Willst du jetzt noch einen Köpfler rauchen, oder? 20 Uhr ist CW, oder?
20 Uhr ist CW, ich habe gerade Stream angemacht. Sollen wir einfach nach CW ein Köpfchen rauchen? Oder du kommst einfach her und machst hier CW. Und dann rauchen wir nach CW 1.
So, dann gehe ich erstmal zu mir, dann kann ich erstmal Sachen auspacken und so.
Ja.
Und dann schauen wir heute Abend noch, ob oder nicht. Weil sonst müsste ich jetzt heute Abend dann alles hochschleppen noch.
Hä, wieso ist da einfach das Quest-Office-Männchen nicht mehr da?
Was?
Hä?
Backt es?
Ich mach schon ein zweites.
Neustart.
Kann es ausstellen in den Optionen, oder was? Das ist ein ausgestelltes Männchen. NPCs, was? Und geil. Ne, da ist es. Hä? Gibt's auf Channel 1 jetzt kein Quest-Office-Männchen mehr?
Ja, manchmal backt es, dass die nicht da sind. Hatte ich schon mal bei den bei den allgemeinen Händlern da. Dass der nicht da war.
Okay. Ja, also vorhin hatte ich General-Händler auch nicht da. Hab ich mir nicht so gesagt, so, ja gut, macht vielleicht ein Päuschen oder so, ne? Kein Bock mehr zu handeln. Aber.
Genug Geld verdient.
Ja, ne, doch nicht wirklich, ne? Naja.
Das schwüle Wetter ist so krass gerade.
Ja, wenn es wenigstens mal abends abkühlen würde, ne? So. Das zieht sich halt so lang durch. Das
Hat's bei dir
nicht mal
jetzt
nachts geht's
geregnet?
richtig runter. Hä?
Hat es bei dir schon geregnet oder noch nicht?
Nö.
Okay, weil bei mir hat es Lvling richtig fett gewittert. Und jetzt hier, kurz, keine Ahnung, ich bin bald am See eigentlich. Da regnet es gerade auch schon. Ja. Es tröpfelt so leicht, es kommt auf jeden Fall noch was bestimmt noch. Außer es zieht vorbei.
So. Okay, guys, let's get ready to leveling. Maybe we can find an active ringmaster.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, so. Let's get buffed. And for some reason, no one wants to pair with a 1v1 character anymore. They're like, oh, you're 1v1? Ah, nah, I don't want to be a ringmaster. Get off me. Get off me. Oh.
Andrew. Wenn er online ist.
Ja, mit dem level ich ab und zu, wenn er da ist.
Jedes Mal, wenn ich online komme, fragt mich instant, aber ob ich FS brauche.
Ja, Leute mögen halt keine 1v1ler. Die sind so, Alter, 1v1ler. Nee, Digga, geh einfach weg mit deinem 1v1. Kannst alleine spielen, ey.
Ja.
Mhm. Okay. So it would be nice if you're dropping a lightning card 4%, because I actually do not even have one for our 4th socket. Or maybe we buy one after our leveling hour. We will see. Okay. Someone has really bad voice connection. Okay, let me catch up on the chat. Where can I buy toast? Don't see them in the CS. I don't know what a toast is. Towels. Oh, towels are out of the CS shop now. This was only a limited set that was only available for 1 week. You have to buy it from other players now. Black? Ich muss dich mal muten, ne? Du hast extremste Interferenzen. So, wait for new monsters, level 114, so slow. Yeah, well, of course it's getting slow if the max monsters are the pop cranks, and you cannot get any gap. That's making like the even bigger EXP gap at 120 and getting a slower increase twice as difficult.
Hey, ich bin gerade ein bisschen zu schnell gefahren. Wahrscheinlich.
Wie viel Cash Coins hast du mittlerweile Cash für das Niveau bzw. Level? Kann leider erst nächste Woche anfangen. Leider keine Zeit gehabt, zum Serverstart anzufangen. Also für das hier jetzt gerade, so wie es ist, glaube ich 800. Ich habe noch ein paar F-Coins auf Lager quasi so. Ich habe halt versucht zu cashen, sodass ich mitspielen kann, aber nicht zu krass zu cashen, sodass man quasi den kompletten Spaß verliert. Das war so ein Versuch, eine Balance zu finden. What would be better to pick if I'm only am playing for the PvE aspect of the game, just a ranger? If you're only playing PvE, if you're going for AoE, I will pick ranger. If you like 1v1, I will pick jester. But if I personally, if I would be playing PvE only, I would be playing a blade. Dude, hear you typing like that on Discord as well? Yeah, of course. It's a mechanical keyboard, it's loud as fuck. I'm trying to find the best choice, Plate or Yo-Yo for Giant Hunt and full PvE. Plate. If the question is full PvE, it's always Plate.
Wann wolltest du Clockworks machen?
Wie bitte?
Wann wolltest du Clockworks machen?
So wie in der Announcement steht.
Also jetzt.
Nein. In einer Stunde.
Er hat es nicht 19 Uhr reingeschrieben?
Ja, aber es ist Servertime. Es ist 18 Uhr Servertime jetzt.
Dann bis gleich.
Jo, hau rein. René, also Ranger spielt man auf jeden Fall auf AE. Arbeitest du überhaupt? Keine böse Frage. Ja, ich arbeite. Ich habe ca. 12 Stunden gearbeitet. Deshalb kann ich ja auch quasi erst jetzt online kommen. VP 1v1 is good in my opinion. Yes, 1v1 with Porstar is decent. And especially in the late game in Desert, if you're picking 1v1, it's pretty relaxing because you have the stuns as well. And you do not have to food as much. Yeah, the 105 Ranger set at the moment is really expensive. It's probably, it's not probably, it is the most expensive gear at the moment, for sure.
Yeah, the Agnes set is also expensive.
Yeah, it's also expensive, but I think overall the Ranger is a bit more expensive. Because they even sell the gaunts for insane amounts, and the harness gaunts and stuff are really cheap. This morning someone bought gaunts for 11k, Tyrant gaunts.
Yeah. That's really much.
I was just looking in quickly while all my work, what's it called, like my work tabs and such were loading to get ready for work. I was just reading through the charts quickly a bit. Block percentage, wait, let me get buffed and then I can tell you exactly. So the current buff percentage, mini block is 51% at the moment. Kann man die CW-Schmuckdrops nicht ab? Nein, sie sind nicht upgradebar. Last question. You reckon those people selling boosts with 7 people in a party is worth for the buyers, or is 1v1 boosting better? Like boosting in general feels really bad and not worth buying. But if you get an AoE character that is 19 levels above you, and you are an AoE player, and then they put it on level and you are allowed to deal damage to the mobs, then it's really good, and I would pay for this, yes. But I don't know an exact price, because I would have to see how fast it actually goes. But this is the best way to level. That's basically like the old tank selling servers now. But it only works for AoE characters, so basically Jester are out of the equation for this anyways. Otherwise, I would probably even pay some, I don't know, 116, 117 AoE player to follow them along, but it's not worth it. For example, if I AFK leech someone, just following them, basically, I get like maybe 1% in an hour, and that's not even worth the energy the computer costs. What does a leecher mean like in parties? A leecher is someone that is not actively contributing and just following you around. So for example, my pocket ringmaster is considered a leecher, since he's not doing anything. Or this guy, Skobu, he is a leecher. He's not doing anything and just following there to suck up some EXP. So if anyone is in level range while we are playing, you're always free to join the party and grab some free EXP. Kinda wish you could still level with a tank. I don't know. Like, I don't like the fact that once the first people reach 120, it is so much easier to get 120. I think the difficulty or like the endurance that you need to put into getting 120 should stay the same, no matter how far the server has progressed. So I really like that tanking in the general way is you're not able to do it anymore. You think a full support ringmaster can be the fastest level in class? Depends what you're supporting. If you're supporting an AoE character and you're allowed to Merkaba as well, then it's probably the fastest level in class, as long as you're pairing up with someone that is 19 levels above you. And once you're getting near the 120 range, of course, then the hit and run AoE characters will be better. Oh, we actually got our first 105 drop from what? 10 hours of playtime, the first drop? Okay. But this is so annoying that when you DI, the guy that is following you loses control and you have to readjust it. Why does it get easier to 120 after the first we reach it? Well, if tanking is allowed, then of course it's easier. They can tank the highest level mobs for you, and you could just kill them. That's why they removed it. Like imagine you're a 28 assist and you're able to kill full pop crank spawns with a tank. Of course you're going to level crazily fast. You will have double stacked EXP amps and you're getting insane amounts of EXP. Which CPU do you use, Intel or AMD? My setup can be found in the video description for my computer. Let's just pray to God duping won't come back. As far as I know, there already was the first incident of duping, but they did handle it pretty well and got rid of it fairly fast and banned all the players that were involved. Ich kann mich echt nicht entscheiden zwischen Psy oder Ede. Hast du da einen Tipp für mich? Das würdest du eher präsentieren. Also ich würde beim jetzigen State auf jeden Fall lieber erst Psykeeper spielen. Yeah, duping was the death. Duping was also the reason why I quit official in version 11. Like, why should I farm my walls off, doing all those dungeons with multiple characters like this and going crazy into the farm mode, while others just get whatever they want with 2 or 3 mouse clicks, and then they even basically make all your normal penny farming efforts worthless as well. Ooh, that was close. Thanks a lot for the subscription, Taylor Alvarez. How to make party skill longer? So if you mean stacking, then you need to buy this scroll right here. And this will allow you to stack the party skills to an unlimited length. I have a question about the plate guide. If I want to use the dex strength build, how many points should I use between those 2 stats? More dex or more strength? I guess you're talking about the AoE plate. And if you're talking about the AoE plate guide, I would probably go stay with the Sonic plate, and with the Sonic plate, and being dex, adding a couple of stamina, depending on your gear, maybe like 50 to 70, and going rest dex. How much your crit chance? It's 100%. Cleanes Historic Jojo ist so circa 10k wert. Also, ich habe jetzt nicht Psy gesagt, ne? Du hast mich ja nach meiner Meinung gefragt. Ich spiele einfach lieber Psy als Ele, so. Ele ist trotzdem vollkommen legitim und gute Klasse, ne? Spielt einfach das, worauf ihr Bock habt und nicht das, was jetzt irgendwie, keine Ahnung, ein bisschen schneller levelt, ein bisschen stärker ist oder was auch immer. Ein Patch kann eh alles ändern, ne? Genau, deshalb, da die Preise schwanken, geben wir es immer in F-Coins an und niemals in Penya. Ganz einfach. Dann sind diese ganzen Schwankungen irrelevant. Okay, let's get rebuffed quickly. This game have PvP? Yes, it does have PvP, and the PvP is pretty fast-paced and heavy team-focused. Peter, ich würde nicht nach Mio-Preisen gehen. Für einen Jojo plus 8 kannst du zurzeit überschaut auch easy 15, 16k rausholen. Wenn es einer für 250 Mio irgendwo reinstellt, dann greif einfach zu und kauf's. Es sind ständig irgendwelche günstigen Schnäppchen in der Stadt. Das ist ja auch der Grund, warum ich gesagt habe, Reselling ist so gut. What do you think is the strongest class in terms of damage output? Damage output would be, what's it called? Would be Plate, and survivability would be Ringmaster. Would you prefer AoE build poster or 1v1? If I had to play it, I would play AoE until 95 and then go 1v1. If they would make, do you think it's okay if they make Spro Low more useful? Like you can craft normal Spro from Spro Low? If they're doing it at a rate that makes any sense, I guess it's fine. Like if they're making the rate for it so bad again that it's not worth doing because you can buy it cheaper from other players, of course then it's a dumb idea. But overall, based on the price of the power dices and such, using a Spro Low it's ridiculously stupid. Where's the best place to level up an elemental level 67? You cannot say this in general. The way I would do it, I would test how fast I'm able to kill mobs, and if you can kill the mobs in less than 3 minutes without them hitting you, then I would level at exactly those at exactly this spot right there. In normal Flyff, after level 120, you will restart from level 60 Mars on leveling again to 130 hero. After that, you will get your next job like Jester, Harlequin. Okay, so was that a question or like a Wikipedia entry that you posted? This system will... It's really unlikely that the system will come, because they said they will not do a cheap content recycle like this. They said if they're adding the level increased content, they will add it on top, like going from 120 directly into level 130, for example. Thanks for the kind words, Magihal. Well, like I don't want to stress this pay to win topic again, but the current cash shop is not pay to win. It's pay to progress. They did remove the pad feed and stat pads, but I'm also pretty sure that they're going to add them sooner or later because they earned a shit ton of money with those on Flyff PC, and I don't think they want to miss out on their opportunity here. Because based on their decision making and whatsoever, you can see that they are trying to milk the community from their nostalgia as much as possible. Why did I just choose Yo-Yo Jester because I like it? I just like the class. That's what I'm always saying. Do not choose any class based on what they can do or whatsoever. Just choose them if you enjoy playing it or not. Because if you pick a class, you will play it for a really long time. And if you do not like it, you basically waste, and you change your class, you waste so much time. And that's why you should always pick something that you enjoy. Let's just look like 119 to 120. This will take like, I don't know, 10 hours, 20 hours, whatsoever. It will be extremely long. Can you imagine those grinds with something you do not enjoy? I cannot at least. Well, they actually already have the rename scroll, so you can basically call your CS pet, give it whatever name you want to have some bit of customization. Is it okay to use 8% fashion speed to be a mobber and a Psykeeper? Dude, if you cannot afford a 10%, that's the best you got, go for it. I would just not buy like 8% fashion. If I would invest, I would go for the perfect styling. But if you just rolled it and you do not want to invest anymore, then I would keep it. What class would you recommend to create for newbies? Depends. If you're... which device are you going to play in? Are you going to cache or not? Do you like AoE or do you like 1v1? Like this, I can probably not give you a correct answer. Sir, how do you display the achievement next to your in-game? I think you're talking about the title. And those can be set if you're pressing R. There you have the titles right here. But each 6 months they will update a new version. Okay, that's new. That's new information to me. Where did they say that they're doing an update every 6 months? Yes, regular items are dropped by monsters. If you do not know where an item is dropped, go to flyffipedia.com, search for the item, scroll all the way on the bottom, and it will tell you every monster that is dropping the item. Just regular. For PK, how up dex to 30 to 40% I'm playing just? I have no idea what that question means at all. Does your guild have sister guild I can join too? No, we do not have any sister guild or whatsoever, but we are having 14 slots open, so you can just apply in the Discord, and if you fulfill the requirements, we will accept you. Upgrade a level 75 Elementor set. +6/+8 is a good idea. I will use it until level 105. As an Elementor, upgrading the sets is not as good as on other classes, because you do not benefit from any stats basically than the Slide All stat, which is really low, and the attack percent. So I would, on an Elementor, I would always try to get a +10 staff with +10 element first, getting a good weapon roll bonus on there, especially like a Windfield one. And then just after this, I will take care of my stat if I can afford it and have the budget. If not, I will stop. Okay, after this one, we need to rebuff. I think we also, yeah, we have one more cheer here. Are you using 105 set? Yes, I am using a full Nadion set at the moment. Mr. T, upgrade prices are constantly increasing all the time. F coins are never stable, they always go up. Are you better upgrading your own jewelry or buying upgraded pieces? Depends on your luck, but overall you're usually getting it cheaper if you buy it from someone, because there's no reason like to buy it from someone if you could make it yourself cheaper, right? So people have to actually underprice it to get rid of their stuff. Is it highly recommended to always create a ringmaster class that will be following you always? Yes, having a pocket ringmaster is 100% mandatory in this game. What do you think is the best class to play and level up alone? AoE ringmaster, I would say. What's your stat build? Okay, I will answer the build question once. You use your Jester, you get to 100% attack speed, and then you get to 100% crit rate, and the rest will be put into strength. That's how you skill a Jester. Did you put some stuff for desert? Yes, I put, don't let me lie, I put 41 stamina for desert here. Otherwise, if they crit, I would die, and I don't want to waste too many rest scrolls, and 40 stamina will not change my kill speed. Base stamina. Yes, I added actually 40 stamina points. So I can get about 8k HP. Why are people never checking the channel, man? Is it better to sell F coins now or wait? Well, but if you want to know if to sell F coins or not, it depends what you want to do with the F coins. Like selling F coins and then having the cash laying around makes no sense. Selling the F coins so you can actually level faster or whatsoever, like getting you a real benefit, you should always sell your F coins. But like selling F coins for having money that you do not spend immediately makes no sense at all. Because this money can be worth like 10, 20 or 20, even 20% less in the next day or in the next 2 days. So whatever you're selling from F-Coin things, only do it if you can get an immediate value for it. So for example, I was selling some F-Coins at the beginning of the stream to be able to afford the better jewelry and the better piercings and the better hit rate. And now that we have the +6 set, it's already enough. I was debating to going for a +8, but we will stay at a +6 here, then +10 our PvP gear, and then come back to our PvE gear. Okay, heavy rubber banding here. Okay, so there's a card converter in flares if that's what you're looking for. So far, I spent 1.4k so far. Yes, Lightning 7% does not drop, for example, but you can convert it with the 4% cards. So basically the way you do it is getting 10 pieces 4% card, then buying E-Protects from the cash shop, and then just rolling the dice until you hit it. Why 105 set over 90 set? Well, just look at the effects. It's like 10 times better. And it has higher defense. Like, everything is better about the set. There's no, like, this comparison makes no sense. Do you think finishing every quest is necessary? Just take a look at the level up guides. They will show you exactly which quests are worth doing in the early game and which are not. And in the late game, every quest is worth it. Because your level's so slow and quests will continuously give you like 20 to 25% EXP. And as you can see, I can make about 10 to 15% EXP an hour at the moment. So yeah. Okay, the chat is going pretty fast, hard to keep up. Not sure what you're talking about. The 105 sets, there's always been two sets for 105. And the Nadion set is the 1v1 set, and the Jesus set is the PvP set. Hi, I'm wondering which is good and main and how much HP do I need at level 105? Well, what Ringmaster are you playing? Like, main Ringmaster is not a playstyle, so I cannot help you. What game is this? This is Fly for Fun on the server Flyff Universe. It's a new MMO in anime style, as you can see right here. Why Legendary Yo-Yo over Guardian Yo-Yo? I don't know. I really regret upgrading the LG Yo-Yo. I wish I would have bought a Guardian Yo-Yo. Would have been so crazy. Which is better, Yo-Yo plus 10 or Element plus 10? Well, it's better to not decide for either of it. It's better to make your Yo-Yo plus 8 and then plus 8 Element, because this is really cheap, and then afterwards going for plus 10, plus 10. Never go like, oh yeah, I want to plus 10 it first and like do not put Element on there. That would be a waste of money. If you're playing 50-50, this is a good AoE build and a bad build for whatever else you're playing. God damn it, this rubber banding. It's always with those obstacles that you're porting around so badly. No, there's no pity system, Brian, so far. Even though there was a suggestion about it, they completely ignored it and was highly upvoted. Wait, why would using a GU all the way to 120 be a good idea? There was a joke, dude. There was a joke. Referring to a joke from chat. Wenn man zwei verschiedene Sets auf plus 6 macht, kriegt man trotzdem den Effekt oder muss man 4 Teile von einem Set haben? Nee, das können auch unterschiedliche Set-Teile sein. Did you go bow type when aggro first when it the stat and skill reset? No. I went Yo-Yo all the way from level 15 on. Moin Pony, du meintest ja mal, seine F-Coins investiert man am besten, um schnell nach vorne oben zu kommen. Nach Pet und Board Also alles in Amplis und das, was ich da gesagt habe, das gilt quasi nur, wenn der Server released ist, ne? Jetzt kannst du ja gar nicht mehr nach oben kommen und vor den anderen sein. Hast ja gar keine Chance. Also würde ich meine F-Coins wahrscheinlich eher in den Resale investieren. Das klingt jetzt nicht so, als ob du das größte Budget hast. Und dann würde ich lieber versuchen, mit den F-Coins ein bisschen zu handeln und sowas und mein Budget deutlich zu vergrößern. Und dann, wenn ich ein großes Budget habe, kann ich, also während ich handle, kann ich nebenbei noch gegen und so. Und dann irgendwann, wenn ich ein richtig großes Budget habe, würde ich quasi alle Upgrade-Sachen, alles, was ich brauche quasi, ne, würde ich mir zusammenlegen, bis ich alles habe, was ich brauche, um dann auf 120 zu pushen in einem Go. Pity system would be great. Yes, I'm a big fan. Like, for example, it's already proven that pity systems generate more income for companies. Like, the thing is, without a pity system, for example, let's say you have someone that already cashed 1k euros and then decides to make his weapon from +9 to +10, and he uploaded another 200 euros. And then after investing 200 euros, he did not get his upgrade. So he's still stuck at +9. He feels really unsatisfied. He feels like it's unfair and whatsoever. And he might quit the game. But for example, if he would get the upgrade guaranteed after, let's say, like 150 euro, he would still might be a bit mad that it took so long, but he at least got it. And you can guarantee that this dude that already spent 150 euro just for one upgrade, he will return and spend more. So there's already some studies about pity systems and MMOs in general and other games as well, where you can roll for like boxes and such. And games with pity systems overall have a higher customer loyalty rate. And this is why you always implement it. Am I better off spending my penny to buy Spro tags or use my F-coins? Well, if you're using your F-coins, it doesn't matter. It's the same price. Like, I don't get the question. Like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got it wrong, but like, how does it matter if you're paying like the same price with penny or F-coin? Why would it matter what you're choosing to buy? Yeah, what level would you rank on how much HP for killing CV? Being around level 80 and having about 10k HP is a safe call. But we are doing it in a couple minutes, so you can watch and you can see who's dying and who's not. Okay, I think I did not miss a message. If I did miss a message, just post it again and I will take a look at it. How much can I sell plus 6 cyclo suit 4 60% attack? Huh. I would say that's about 80 mil. 4, 5, about 5 to 6k F coins. Because since it's a lower set, people do not pay that much for the sets. Even though the 4 is really valuable on a higher set, people tend to not overpay on the lower ones. But I would, on items like this, I would not put them in a shop, for example. I would always shout for it and let the people offer. Because if you're getting someone that wants to play Plate and has just donated and got a bunch of F coins, he will not care if he has to spend 2k more or whatsoever. He just wants a set to start leveling. Is selling items the only viable option to gain lots of penny, excluding spending? No. Take a look at the penny or farm guide. There are all the methods you can do to earn money. Do you believe a 95 only one poster with a set level 105 plus 8 maybe needs star at higher level? Yes, he definitely needs star as soon as he's going into the desert. I don't think any 1v1 class can level without stamina in desert. Maybe ranger can do it, cause they are basically outranging them. But even as a ranger, you could still get killed with a lucky crit, so it's probably not worth doing it on there as well. Current F-coin price is about 25 million per 1k. Sometimes a bit higher or a bit lower, but it's somewhere around this rate. How much star? Doesn't matter, depends how high your set is, what damage you're getting, how much element is on your suit, are you using defensive upcut stone, the flask of defensive, element defense stone on your suit or not. There's so many options, you cannot give the correct value there. Like sometimes you guys just have to try something out first. There's not always an easy solution since all your characters are unique. So for example, I could be getting off with like not adding any stamina here. I could be going full damage, no problems, but this would result in me having to use defensive power-ups, which would make leveling even more expensive as it already is, and this is why I decided against it. Oh. Now there's one thing, like for example, if F coins are at 80 million, of course, like grinding for weapons, selling them to NPC and such, is all not viable anymore. But if F coins are worth that much, and you're going into reselling, then the more 1k is worth, basically, the easier it is to get a good margin on there. Wie lerne ich deiner Meinung nach am besten resellen? Was gibt's da zu lernen? So, du musst halt quasi alle Preise wissen von allen Sachen. Du musst wissen, wie sich Märkte entwickeln. Also quasi erstmal wirtschaftliches Grundverständnis zur Marktentwicklung, zur Ökonomie. Und dann danach einfach eine Excel-Tabelle aufsetzen, wo du quasi täglich die Preise von allen Sachen im Durchschnitt dokumentierst, damit du weißt quasi, was du halt verkaufen kannst. Und dann setzt du eine Gewinnmarge, die du unbedingt erreichen möchtest quasi, so eine Minimummarge. Und dann verkaufst du die Items da zu der Marge. Tutimia is the most populated server and most popular one at the moment, Marco C. No, G-Staff is a completely wasted item, just due to the fact that you cannot get Windfield % on it. I do not recommend going G-Staff unless you can really afford it. I mean, like, you need to have a weapon that is level 65 or higher to be able to roll Windfield on it. With like the Scroll of Weapon bonus. And this is the best. Like having, like buying an NPC, like G-Staff is fine to wear it. But if you couldn't get your hands on a normal NPC staff, let's say level 70, with 20% Windfield damage, that would be of course better. Huh, okay, that's really interesting, Radak. Did you maybe have searched for something like Best MMO 2022 before? Because this could be a reason why we are popping up as a recommended. And the other reason is actually with close to 100 viewers, we are already in the top 1% of the streamers of YouTube. Because there's so many streams out there that get almost no views, that even with a stream like this, we are in the top 1% of the content creators regarding streams of the platform. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm putting those MMO tags in there. This month, the channel actually got 3 million impressions, which I think is pretty high amount. Is it random, right, when you put weapon bonus? Yes, it's random, and it's from, the highest you can get is 25%, and the highest you're getting is 25%, and you can get every damage skill on there. So if you're playing Elementer or Psykeeper, it's really hard to actually roll what you're looking for. How much is plus 12 Demol in Totemia? Phew, I got no idea. All the jewelry so far I've seen seemed extremely overpriced. But if you want to know exactly, just take a look how much the power dices cost, how much the Apros cost. Take a look at the upgrade guide where you will find the exact upgrade chances, and then you can calculate the average price for it. Or did that Elementer die? Because there's so many mobs here left with Windfield. Why power dice 6 just skyrocketed to 1.5, 1.4? Well, the F-coin prices after the double up event was gone, they increased, People made a bunch of cash early on, managed to buy out the whole city and then dictate the new price. If I would be you, I would be investing into an historic staff with windfield damage percent and not bother with like a weapon prior to this. Should I buy +7 then ups from there? That's how I wanted to do it. But I started upgrading my demods with +3, because by the time I was upgrading them, there was no +7s available. Yeah, that recreating prices, the way you call it, those market manipulations, they are really common. And like, it's one of my most favorite things to do in Flyff, actually. Like, once you're 120, trying to get a huge amount of Penya and whatsoever F coins, stacking all those kind of valuable items, and then just reselling and trading them like crazy and trying to manipulate the market to your favor. I really like doing this. And the bigger your funds are, the more reliably you can do it, and this will mean that your funds will increase even more. Especially if you have some knowledge about resistances and stocks and stuff like this, then it's really easy to do, as long as you have the funds.
Hallo?
Was geht?
Ja, ein bisschen Level. Wie immer.
Ja, ich war noch 3 Minuten aus, dann komme ich City.
Kann man Ihnen erklären, was man mit den Saphir macht zum Beispiel?
Momentan nichts mehr oder minder, weil es sich nicht lohnt. Also du kannst damit quasi aus normalen Waffen Unique-Waffen machen.
Okay, ja.
Aber
wahrscheinlich
die Power-Dice-Menge, die du
Oh.
dafür brauchst, ist inrentabel.
Okay.
Und später kann es sein, dass man damit vielleicht noch was anderes machen kann, wenn Ulti-Waffen rauskommen. Das muss man mal gucken. Also ich würde es entweder an Penya verkaufen an jemand, der keine Ahnung hat und denkt, das ist gut, das Waffencrafting, oder es quasi einfach behalten und warten aufs neue System.
Ja, na dann, warten. Das erste Mal, dass ich einen gedrückt habe. Überhaupt.
Ja, ich hatte auch schon sehr, sehr lange keinen mehr. Ich hatte irgendwann mal einen Topaz und einen Ruby gedroppt. Und das war's dann aber auch. Das war ganz am Anfang vom Server.
Ah, okay. Also jetzt das erste Mal in den Saphir, ja.
Ich glaube, Emeralds zum Beispiel, die kannst du bestimmt noch richtig gut verkaufen, weil irgendwelche Leute irgendwie tilted sind, weil sie irgendeine LG-Waffe nicht droppen können oder was auch immer. Und dann manchmal ihr Glück einfach selber versuchen wollen.
Mhm. Ja, gut. Bei manchen hat das ja auch ganz gut geklappt, habe ich so gehört.
Ja, 2% Chance, ne? Der gammelt schon richtig hart.
Bisschen.
Wenn du mal guckst, brauchst du ja 10 Power Dices, ne? Was das 10 Power Dices zurzeit kosten im Vergleich zu was die LG-Waffe kostet. Wenn du es hochrechnest, das ist so das schlechteste Invest ever.
Ja, 1,5 Mi oder so, habe ich so gesehen. Schon viel.
Und Tendenz deutlich steigend, ne?
Für die ganzen Leute, die 105 Zeug upgraden wollen.
Hm?
Das ist halt, weil die ganzen Leute hier 105 Zeug upgraden wollen halt, ne?
Ja, auch alle anderen, ne? So. Also sind ja nicht nur die, sag ich mal, wo ein höheres Level haben, wo upgraden wollen. Alle wollen.
Hallo.
Hello.
Hello.
Ja, what's up?
Does anyone know where I can get some waste baskets?
Never heard of it. In what context is it?
It's a quest, and it shows me somewhere around garbage spider.
No, I've not done any quests, and I don't know, all I can say is like, take a look at flyffipedia.com, enter the quest name, and maybe it shows you a location there.
I think you have to kill garbage spider.
Oh yeah, someone in chat just told it. He said you have to kill the the garbage spiders for wasted baskets and the stick level 60 plus quest. You just have to kill them and they drop.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, do we have a ringmaster? Rain is here, I see.
Jo.
Hast du hier Rain?
Ja.
Okay. So we are meeting in front of CV at the moment, and it looks like Holy wants to do it as well. So if we could be fast and try to spam it, because I do not want to wait to do it. There's Rain. Oh, yeah, it's still in another party. And Love Fusion as well.
Yeah. I have a party, that's why he's in my party. I have a party, that's why he's in another party.
Yeah, then let's just join mine so we can be in on one for the heal Rain.
No, second. I need to log in my fillers so I can take over the party.
Love Fusion, you're also in the wrong party.
Yeah, two signs. I'm trying to find another account to hold up.
Hello, is there still a party I can join?
We are 9 at the moment. So you can join any random party with global attack. You're ranged anyway, so you do not need heal.
Okay.
Oh, you can invite me now.
Okay, Love Fusion, you're the last one missing, then we can go.
Yep, 2 seconds, just changing channels.
Actually, Proki is not here. We can invite Arhead as well.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Right, good to go. And go.
Huh. For me it says you defeated Clockwork's excellent work.
Maybe you have cooldown?
Huh?
Maybe we still have cooldown?
Yeah, but didn't we do it at exactly this time last time?
I think it was a couple minutes after.
Huh? And I accidentally pressed going in early because I was hovering over it and fat fingered it. So we did it on the 28th. It should have 48 hours of cooldown.
Oh shit.
That should be doable now. Or did we do it at 8 o'clock? Server
I
time.
think we did do it at 8 o'clock, but I'm not sure.
Maybe it counts from death time. We took 20 minutes or 15 to defeat it.
What's up, guys? Hello.
Huh. Well, I guess we will not be killing Clockworks on stream, guys, so I will turn off the stream and put just a video up of the Clockworks kill for you. Have fun and